Hello, today's video is called Modern Secrets, and this is just the structure of my next video. I wanted to share with you today how I create my videos. So I'm going to share with you why did I stop doing videos, why am I restarting, what I'm currently working on, and next steps, as well as final comment. The reason why I stopped doing videos is because I didn't think anyone could still possibly believe in this fairy tale, given that there are so many contradictions that are available through multiple sources. There is a lot of information available that destroys the original stories. And most importantly, when you think about this word, and again, I'm going to avoid a lot of words to try to keep this in YouTube, is that at least 50% of the people would have experienced this. And we all know that that didn't happen. If you look around your circle of friends and neighbors and people you work with, this never happens. So clearly, to me, it would be logically discarded. But I still see a lot of people doing this. I also, in the last 2 days, have been hearing radio ads talking about this, and we're almost in 2024, so I find that fascinating. The topic is really fascinating to me. How is everyone hypnotized to a level that they don't even use their basic logical intuition or any type of brain cells, actually? I also found new data that I always wanted to read, because this company was never forced until now to provide the information that I'm mentioning here. The company, according to my understanding, was doing a higher rate of these than this company. So to me, not only this that I have read is very disturbing, but I also think that going higher is even worse. So I want to read about that. And finally, I want to understand, why is this company next? Why is it actually after this company? Why, in the first step of the approvals from this company got very fast to lower the age of I shouldn't say this word, but I'm going to do my best to keep this on YouTube. If not, I'll always post it in my Lisa Plus research. In any event, why was this company approving first this company to go lower in age than this company? I don't understand why. Maybe through the information we'll find some insight about that. What I'm working on is the same source of information that I always use. As everybody knows, they have the ability to consolidate all the data. They posted all these documents in the last months. So this is not a very pretty video, because it's just the way I do the structure of my understanding and my reading and how I put together all the information. So in August, there are 6 documents, in September 40, and from October there are 4 documents. They are only labels, and we're going to see how they look like. So this is the structure of the data, and then here you can see that most of these all of the documents released in the month of October are just labels, so truly not much to look or read, so I will not really use. Then from September, I have 40 documents. This is page 1. You will see the number of all different things. So some topics that are more important than others. Very interesting that I found different stages in time when they were working on this. So you can see how this is not a punctual event. It's actually a progression and an augmentation of their intent in waves of trying to create this global issue. And also here, I remember I did one video. I will post it when I do my final work, on which I was looking into the very lengthy official document presented to courts, on how this situation that happened in 2012 was actually orchestrated. There's a lot of evidence in this lawsuit. And here you can see, since 2007, more than this quantity was not recommended. And everybody knows we have more than surpassed that quantity. Here's some information that is not very good, or not very useful, I should say. Some results on animals, more results on animals. So very interesting to look at the findings on that. not very useful. And then here, it's offensive to me to read about the economical model of how to maximize financial gain while doing this, but obviously that's available right now. And here how since 2012 they were trying again to escalate this situation. More documents, similarities between what happened in 2012 and what ended up happening in this year. I'm probably not going to say that year. And then here, look from 2019, so we're looking at these things. And then since this year, they were also working. So lots of documents about different times and years on which they were trying to do the same type of situation. 2015, 2012, more research in rats and monkeys. And here you see more animal research, and you're going to see some different responses in terms of age and correlation between humans and rats. So again, super interesting because it's more of the same, but maybe they have either more damaging data than the previous company. I'm not sure. Here, more animal research. Here you can see, I'm not going to read that because I can get pulled, but you can read my comments and preservation for this thing. This is, again, the economic aspect. Look at the title of the document. So here's my comment. More mice and more mice research. Here, they were playing with this since 2006. So again, really difficult. More animals, ferrets. Here, experimentation, ultimately with humans, and then more of this. I'm not going to say this word. Hamsters, and look here, and they are saying that this is able to be within the family, church. So look at the order: family, church, community, cruise ships. Interesting, right? Nursing homes, hospitals. So again, it's like when you read the ingredients of a label, and the first thing is the most important. So when you read ingredients, water, sugar, etc., water is the highest level of component. They're not going to disclose the formula, but they're forced, quote, forced to disclose what is the most important thing. So here you can see what they're going after. They're going after family. They're going after any type of support and spiritual system that helps us become a little bit stronger and perhaps a little bit rebellious. They don't like that, of course not. Nothing very interesting. I will review these documents, but not all of them are very useful to try to put together a brand new video, as you can imagine. Interesting here, you can see how experiments in mice prove that, and please read this one. I'm not going to read it because I will get pulled. And then here, 2012, trying to start issues here. Look at the year. This was really hard to read. They were doing these. Babies, very tough to read. And here is the last document from the release of September. And again, 2005, they were already playing with this. So because this is just documents, I think I'm going to be able to leave this in YouTube, but then my next video, when I'm going to use the words that I am skipping in this video, I think I'm just going to pull it on my channel and just do a brief introduction for YouTube. Here for August, then you can see very important report. Only 312 pages, but still, this is the most important thing. This is from June 2021. From November 2020, look at this. Almost 1,700 pages. Here, more information about rats experiments. And here you can see more of the same, 218 pages, and the best for the last. So this is the last document, and you can see 11,500 pages of these. this is this, for those of you who are new to my channel. So imagine reading this amount of pages, but this has to be read. This is where the data will tell us what everybody knows right now. So obviously it's the most important. So next steps, I'm going to read all these documents. I'm going to put together the information in a couple of videos max and try to limit it to 20 minutes to make sure that everybody tries to waste the least amount of time seeing this. My final comment, as usual, say no to this. They are coming with new inventions each day. They want to do this, right? So I was actually randomly invited to do a survey, to be part of, I guess it was either a panel or a round table or some focus groups. I don't know why they got my name. And obviously I don't think I passed because I said what I really think. I don't lie, so here it is. And then you can see what they're coming up. And I also am finding a lot of these, they're trying to make sure that they use all our fears to solve this problem, when in reality, we know what the source of the problem is. Thank you very much for listening.